Okay, I guess we're gonna try it again. My gosh. Hello. Why are you captured? How the heck do you get it? How? How do you make this freaking thing work? Oh, wait, here it goes. It is on. Are you messing with me, YouTube? This freaking Rode camera. Not Rode, not camera, this microphone. Look, I'm losing my mind. I I am back. I could not figure out how to get my microphone to work with Streamlabs. So I had to just end that stream. I was like, let's just redo this. Now we're doing it on YouTube. I was gonna get me hat, but yo, it's so hot. Too hot for a hat. I just took a shower. I did my live workout on the Tiki Talks. First workout after, all that happened with my cat. You can share your screen here. Ooh. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got. We're not gonna watch Key and Peele though because I think it has copyright on it. Let's watch. You know what I want to see? Television.
Real cases before a real judge.
No, tell me if you cannot hear.
Plaintiff Lindsay Helmbright was a
I
juvenile
do see like a little
who
thing
frequently
going,
ran
so
away
maybe
from
you can
home.
hear.
Lindsay eventually got her GED and started dating the defendant, but they broke up due to the stress of a custody battle the defendant was going through. Lindsay's suing her ex for car repairs, a TV, and rent.
I kind of want to see some family.
Defendant David Barone admits he was going through some stressful times while dating Lindsay,
so funny, like
especially after he
answers.
discovered that his ex had cheated on him with his best friend. David does not feel responsible for damaging Lindsay's property.
All right, start with you.
But let's check out this case on the channel. Let's check out this case because sometimes Judge Mathis be popping off too.
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I want to say that I respect you a lot. I myself was a juvenile delinquent, and I understand how difficult it is to turn your life around, and I just think you're an inspiration for people like myself.
Tell me about your life so you can inspire some others.
It's good to have you here. My little simple setup. I'm all like, if we're trying to do lives, we gotta hop on. Even if we tired, let's do this. Let's watch some videos. We may even do like a bit of reading together because I don't know if you know this, but I started off as a narrator on this channel, and I definitely want to get back to doing that. All right, let's go back to Judge Mathis.
Was a runaway. My mother was a single mother. She was a very young single mother. She had me when she was 19. And we just didn't understand each other. So
you ran away?
Yeah, I ran away.
Did you ever go back and get a high school diploma or a GED?
When I was 18, I got my GED. I'm currently enrolled in college right now.
Good.
I'm employed full time. I'm a single mother. I'm trying. I'm nowhere near your level, but I'm certainly trying.
Yes, you are. You've overcome your obstacle.
That's the way she threw that in. No, we're near your level, but have mercy on me, Judge.
Because that's all I've done really. A couple of days in school, and you want to.
Does this stuff have copyright on it? Does YouTube get mad? I'd be like, yo,
A couple of days in school.
surely not.
You're just a little
Absolutely.
behind me in school.
A little bit.
That's all. All right. When did you and your ex-boyfriend get together, and what was that like?
Well, we met online on MySpace in
When?
2005.
Yeah, I was like, this supposed to be
We
old.
connected
MySpace?
and things were good. We met online. We met like in person in 2006, and it just didn't work out. So we separated, and then we reconnected again in 2009. I was pregnant at the time. He had a son. We had similar interests because he had an ex that was a drug addict, and I was actually kicked out of my place.
All right. Then the two of you resumed your relationship. When did it end?
It ended in August of 2012.
Why?
We just have been through so much stress, and
I want to know why this episode is called Battling a Television. I'm like, I feel like it has to get wild. Look at him with these plugs in. This must get wild.
he just, like, the person I met online in 2005.
Like as soon as he speaks, he's about to be like, Judge, she a scallywag. They be getting crazy in court.
It's just totally
What type of
different.
stress?
His ex. It was a pretty long, like, she was pretty crazy. Like, she would call millions of times a day. She would show up at our house randomly, trying
Didn't
to
take
sell.
any action against it? Charge her with stalking or go out and get a restraining order? Did you ever suggest it?
Well, the lawyer that we had actually wanted me to not even interfere.
I
at
know,
all.
but you can.
If you got a crazy ex that stalks you, yeah, we breaking up. I can't deal with all that. Excuse me? Your crazy ex is showing up to the house? Nah.
Suggest it. How you gonna tell
I
you not
did.
to talk to your man? He just wanted you to talk to him so he can run them hours up. The more he talk to the lawyer, the more money the lawyer get. You give him some ideas, that might cut the lawyer's money.
Plaintiff Lindsay Helmbright is suing her ex for extremely
Relationship, sir.
Oh my God. That's all
Well,
that. We don't need no recap. We
as
sitting right
Lindsay
here.
stated, we went through a lot of hard times together, and things did change over the course of time. Like, from time we first started talking to the time that
my God,
everything
the
ended.
ex that
I
used
had
to
two of my best
stalk.
friends
I
betray me.
cannot with that.
Who was
The stalking ex, that's already like, that's too much. It's too much. It's like, stop. It's over.
cross country and back, and it was a
I'm
lot.
glad you're okay though.
Has
I'm
happened
so glad
from,
you're okay. Because that's
when we first
really
lost touch
serious.
to when we reconnected, and it's that would change probably anyone. But
What part?
the breach in trust. My one friend cheated on my ex. They cheated on me together.
While you were
You
with.
can see the black lady in the background. I feel like she was like, "Oh, brother." Like,
They cheated on me together.
While you were with your girlfriend.
Yeah, so when I was with my ex, my best friend,
you say,
my
Who
ex
was
cheated
it?
on me
what?
with my best
What did
friend.
the other friend do?
We were all living together, and I thought everything was fine. Then the next day, he moved out, told his family a bunch of lies about me, and just we haven't
Okay.
talked ever since.
All
And
right. Okay. 1,176 for car repairs, TV, and rent. How does he owe you for that?
Well, he didn't have a car, so I let him use my car.
When?
Just throughout the entire relationship.
Okay.
So he was using it to go to work. It was after, garbage day, and I don't know what he was doing, but he obviously didn't check where the garbage cans were and just backed into the garbage can, completely tearing off my mirror.
You have an estimate?
Yes, I do. Actually, I got it repaired, and he said he'd reimburse me.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
there's I subtracted $41 because
Okay.
I had some other work done.
All right. What else?
The TV, in June, he had a part-time job watching some children, and our kids have a baseball bat, And for whatever reason, he thought it was a good idea to let kids play with a baseball bat in the house. And one of the children he was watching just totally bammed on my TV and busted it.
It wasn't just, it was a
Can you hear me
foam
better
baseball
now,
bat.
Chris?
That's why I was like playing with it,
Over
because I
the,
didn't think it'd do any harm.
No, Mom always says don't
Obviously.
play ball in the house. You know, it's like
You have estimate. You have estimate for
I
that.
guess I can also turn
I
up
don't
my
have an
audio,
estimate,
too.
but it's just cheaper to replace it. It's a
Okay.
modest TV.
And your rent. How does he owe you for that?
Well, he, like I said, I was the
sending
main
some
breadwinner,
60 on
so you know he just worked part
What was the
time.
agreement on rent?
Oh, he just had a new job, and he didn't have the
Tell me
money to
if
pay
that
the
fixes
August
it, if
rent
it's,
when I
like,
was
turned
moving
down
out.
a little
So he's
bit
like, I'll
more,
just cover it for you. Pay me back when you get
if
your
I
school
need to
money,
adjust my
because he was
audio.
Did he agree?
Yes.
Because I
How
really
much?
cannot get
It was
this audio stuff
$550.
right.
All right. He agreed to give you $550.
Like the thing with the audio is that I can't hear what you're hearing in the stream, right? So it's so frustrating that I can't get the levels right because I'm like, what is everybody hearing? And then you try to hear it, and it's like you're on a separate device, and it's like you're supposed to be streaming, not looking at it from your phone. And then I didn't want my levels to be too high on my mic either because I can't, like I said, I can't hear it. I'm just like, how do people do this?
Yes.
From his school money
Yeah, and I have
for
it.
the rent he owed. Sir, what do you want to tell me?
As far as the car mirror goes, it happened when I was heading to work the one night. The garbage cans were placed at the end of the driveway, which they never have been placed there before, and that's not the proper spot to do it.
Sounds like negligent
By the
garbage
garbage cans,
Yeah.
right. Tell sue the garbage cans, huh?
Yeah, it's a good point. You know,
Did you
I
bother to
video?
look back?
I did a quick glance back.
Yeah,
you couldn't
the
see.
settings are
I
kind of
didn't see them at
weird
first, no,
on-
because it was
Pardon me?
dark. I didn't see them, no,
YouTube.
because it was nighttime. Because I work nights. You know,
Thank God it was only garbage cans. You have a duty to be able to see everything
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
around you when you are driving an automobile.
Yes, sir.
And if you do not, and it results in damage to property or someone, you're liable. In this case, even though Doyle thinks so, and that's why I'm the judge, that's why I'm up here, the garbage cans are incapable of being negligent, despite what Doyle says to you. So it was you, and the garbage can did not contribute to your negligence. They were innocent bystanders.
and I
All right.
unfortunately
Next,
took them out.
Doyle's going to ask whether they had to go to the hospital.
Plaintiff Lindsay Helmbright is suing her ex-boyfriend, who admits that while dating Lindsay, he discovered his ex had cheated on him with his best friend, and he was extremely distraught.
What about the television?
Well, like Lindsay said, I had a part-time job watching some kids, and you know, they have a bunch of toys. It was shortly after.
How old?
Well, our boys are 4 and 2, and then I was watching 2 other kids that were also 2
The
years
one
old.
who did the damage.
2 years old. They just got a bunch of new toys. I don't remember who it was, but someone, you know, that was a good idea to give my son a foam baseball bat, and one of the kids picked it up, and when I wasn't paying attention, swung it at the TV.
Where were you? Yeah, when the 2-year-old was running amongst others. Where were you when the 2-year-old?
I was just in the kitchen around the corner.
Out of the room.
Yes.
Oh.
Like,
You think that's the proper place to be when the 2-year-old
Did
was walking
it go
around?
down now?
no, sir. But
Okay.
my apartment was, you know, it's pretty kid friendly. I mean, nothing except
Nothing
for
what?
on the audio on the actual
they, you know,
monitors. that I'm
they do
looking
need
at
proper
now.
supervision at all times.
You
but,
don't
like,
say.
what I mean is, like, you know, it had all like the proper safety equipment, like.
Yeah, let me know. I turned it down on the monitor. Let me know if it actually went down on the monitor. Then I know how to do it because they're separate. Like I can turn it down here, but this whole screen is actually playing on something different on like a bigger kind of monitor, and I feel like that's why. The garbage cans were innocent bystanders.
I had the gates up. I had the sockets covered, and
So
it
you
was a good
couldn't
thing.
even get to the babies because you had it gated off.
I step over the gate.
All right, so you're liable for anything that happens under your supervision, particularly for children of that age. That's negligent supervision. So you're liable there too. Rent.
Well, she moved out, but she wasn't planning to move out to the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And a week into that month, after she paid rent, her landlord said that the place is ready early and you can move in early. So she decided to, even though she paid for the full month, and instead of staying the full month, she decided to move out early.
We're talking about you.
I know.
You don't know anything about streaming, so you felt that. Honestly, I don't know anything about streaming either. I used to make just regular videos, just pre-recorded. So it's actually kind of hard. I'm like, this is so new for me. I'm like, practice make perfect, right? Like, the more I do it, I guess, and I'll like figure it out.
I did agree to pay her the rent.
Very good. That's all I wanted to know. $1,176. His last statement regarding the rent was, I did agree to pay for the rent. I did inform him that he was negligent on both counts, even though he may not have known. Now he got a good lesson the hard way. Nonetheless, judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day, folks.
Yeah, you better get yours. Oh my gosh. I do not want to end up in like any of these courts having to do this. Should do like time for professions. I want to do like not a full episode, but like this one's really long. Let's do RuPaul on there. I can't remember if I seen this one. Well,
I got the top 4 answers on the board.
Let me put this audio. Let me
name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
I already feel like I'm about to say something dumb. Bro. Okay, I feel like I fixed it just now, but maybe I did not. And let's turn on the light. Now I have to kind of turn it up for myself.
In the park. In the park.
Okay, wait. So does it actually sound lower?
I got the top 4 answers on the board. Name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it. In the park. In the park.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Same room as the kids.
Wait,
They were
what?
sleeping.
They were.
Same room as the kids.
He said same room as the kids. Were they a baby? How old are the kids? The stuff people say.
They were sleeping.
They were sleeping.
Was that his wife? What? What is still pretty loud? I don't know how to turn this thing down. I don't understand it. Or maybe I was supposed to Maybe I'm supposed to turn it down right here. We're trying, y'all. We're trying. Steve is passing away. Yo. What kind of freaking... Is that a mosquito? What is that? What was that bug? I got a lot of fruits in here now, so maybe I was a tiny fruit fly, but I do also have the back patio open, so it's not strange for a mosquito to get in.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just got to take an X. Barb down there, the grandkid.
He says sometimes you just have to take the X because honestly, I would have took the X too. Because why? Why say that? And do you think that's on the board? Do you think people answered that? It was like same room as the kids. Like like 100 of them said that. Yo.
Kids in the same room as the kids. They were sleeping, but we felt like they needed another little brother.
Oh my God, it's there.
We're playing, Steve.
No, he did not. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty.
Yeah, guess so. Debbie.
No, they not. No, they are not freaking you. My God.
Name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
Car.
In the car. This will be the most interesting.
I've never done it in the car. I've never done it in the park either. And of course, I've never done it in a room with freaking kids. Dude is weird for that. I'm like, bro. But I've never done it in the car. But yeah, that does seem like it would be like number one answer. You said car smacks. It's different. I always figured that it's like uncomfortable, to be honest, because it's so cramped in the car. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. No, I guess you can't knock it till you try it. But I'm like, yo, nah, you got to have some good tinted windows, some space for my legs.
Interesting answer of them all. Miss Barb, nurse, tattoo artist.
Man, Barb looking
Oh my
like
God.
Sorry.
The lady next door. One answer left. You can clear the board. Name.
And Steve looking like, Barb, you a freak. It was like, oh, you did it before? Hey, toast. You work. Okay. You better get you some. I feel like it's still such an experience though, like life. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm kind of like, I haven't done it. Maybe I should now.
Name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
Sorry, kids.
The beach?
Church.
Church? Barb. I knew she was a freak. Barb. Girl, she said the Holy Spirit got me to that church. Doing okay.
It's out there. I know it's out there. Oh, come on, flip it.
I think you've said enough, Barb.
My God.
Come on now, flip it.
Is that up there?
We're in the church. Oh, I'm so glad that was.
My God. You're not going forward denying anything about church. Me either. Okay, I do know somebody that did something freaky in church, but like, wait, did they do full blown? Y'all being freaks out there in the church. Barb. I'm just like, Barb, like, whoa.
Who that's a freak. That's a ticket to hell right away.
He said, woo, he said free. He know it.
Kim, name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
Work.
I believe people would say that.
Oh, that was a good answer. Kelly, we got one answer left, but we got 2 strikes. Wardell family can steal. Name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
I'm going to say at a neighbor's house.
Yeah, good answer.
You said church. Yes, I know somebody that talked about church head. That's what I meant by I knew somebody that did some freaky stuff at church. Yes, like church head, but not like full blown getting your rocks off, like, you know, back there smashing in the pews, like, yo. Thought it was supposed to be the Lord's house.
It's up there, Steve. Come on, Steve.
Dave, you okay with this? Dave said, yeah. At a neighbor's house.
Dave cannot judge anybody up there except for maybe Barb, but it was on the same level.
Family, name a place you've made love and felt guilty about it.
At school, Steve.
At school.
Y'all gotta stop.
Number 4.
You said the Father, Son, and the Holy F. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, that's
top 8 answers on the board. We have 100
trying to eat. You better wipe that off.
married women. If you had a spare coffin lying around the house, name something you'd do with it.
If I had a spare coffin around the house, name something I'd do with it. I feel like they're gonna say sleep in it, but let's see. Let's see what you about to say.
Put food in it.
Put food in it.
Put food in it. Okay, I was thinking storage, but I wasn't thinking food storage, actually. I was just thinking regular stuff. Vampire stuff. Yeah, I was vampire stuff, and I was like, storage. I'd probably throw some skates in there, put some shoes, some clothes. I don't know about putting food, though. Okay.
I got. The hell is going on today? Brandon, this, all right, I'm gonna say this once. We asked 100 married women. 100 married women. Okay, Brandon, if you had a spare coffin laying around the house, what would you put it? What would you do with it?
Put my ex in it.
I was just thinking, one of them was about to say a person. They're gonna say their wife or their husband or something. You said your ex? And I'm assuming not alive, like, whoa.
Put your ex in it.
Yeah.
Where are we doing these surveys? If you had a spare coffin lying around the house, name something you'd do with it.
I'd sit on it like furniture, Steve.
You said Brandon knows what's up. Brandon had that look too. I could feel the energy. I'm like, somebody getting ready to say a person. And that sit on it, I feel like that's up there. Use it as furniture.
Sit on it.
What?
Erica, if you had a spare coffin laying around, name something you'd do with it.
I would
Paint it.
Paint it.
I feel like that wasn't up there, yeah.
All right, Tracy, we got 2 strikes now. You got to be careful who per family can steal. If you had a spare coffin laying around, name something you'd do with it.
Steve, I would get rid of that.
You would get rid of it.
Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Come on.
You don't got to use as furniture, sit on it, but you got to get rid of it. Damn.
2 strikes, other family can steal. If you had a coffin laying around, name something you'd do with it.
Use it for my bed.
Use it for a bed.
Vampire sex. Vampire sex. They're so excited. She went like this. You're so excited to be in the coffin. She said, yeah.
Brandon, we got 2 strikes. Who family can steal? You got a spare coffin. Name something you do with it.
How about show it off?
Yeah.
Show it off.
Oh, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're getting ready to get a 3rd strike. Show it off. Yeah, babe.
Show it off.
Because painted, sit on it wasn't up there. I don't think show it off was going to be up there.
Okay.
100 married women. If you had a coffin laying around the house, name something you do with it.
We'd put plants in it. Use it for planter.
Make a planter.
Garden? Ooh. They stole it with that.
Number 7.
Garden.
5.
How stupid answer is that?
2. Oh,
Wait, no, she said
top
sit
7 answers on the board.
That's why that's
If a wife sold her husband's golf clubs without asking, name something of hers he might sell.
Her diamond.
Her diamond.
Yo, I thought she was gonna say something different. Suspended. Really, let me look. Maybe he got mad that I was watching. What the heck? LOL.